But we're gonna watch Perfecto go bonkers as he's. Oh, I thought he was just gonna commit to ramp back to the USB. Instead, though, it is over toward the cave position that our first exchange comes through. In fact, shot out from Jaguar. That's not surprising. We know the CTs are trying to shut down T's in this position relentlessly, and the mid-possession, if you will, and timings favor the CTs considerably. They can also come out mid a lot faster, but they meet in that position time and time again, and it really becomes about how the T's want to take back map control with utility early. But then we talked about it, Jason. You need utility for the A site, and they're just going to walk out on it this time.
Yeah, and Navi's fine to play retake on this. Simple is holding on to Donut very well. Bomb's getting planted. He's going to pounce. It's going to go down, but he's got the kill afterwards. Jerry finds one on the flank and middle, so they know that there's only one player actually in this A bomb site. Not sure where. Simple turns. It's a little bit too late. That communication. Ooh, Boomich just actually ran out of bullets. This is so weird. Flip can actually win this round, but not anymore. He's done. And Boomich is just distracting. And the knives are out. They're going for it. Jerry is going to get shanked. And the defuse is going to come in for sure.
Yeah, I like that Boomich back to cover off the perimeters with these FAMASs with that little bit more range.
I feel like Navi have an idea that this is eventually going to head down to this ramp. They've rotated Electronic over. Simple's going to be there quickly as well. But oh, Lord. Oh, boy, the Deagles. The Deagles are magnificent entering into the bomb set.
Are they ever? Tech 9 as well from Jerry. That was mid. The T's continuing to put a red smoke out so that they can't cover from the stairs. That also gives them a bit more access toward the cat position, getting up through Tetris, but it's A. They need a smoke to cover up. Again, Simple. Those lineups, so good. The AUG all the way through from C to the site cleanly. And again, he wraps back around because now he's able to control from ruins and bomb goes down. You have to cover the perimeter of the site. You have to put smokes down to get into A.
Yeah,
there's no Molotovs down inside of Jaguar to try and clear it out. Boomich waiting inside of the hole at cave. Just smoked it back. Tries to shoulder bait out Jerry, who once again with a Tech 9 is able to find the kill. And now Perfecto's forced to play under wood. Just locks him into that position, especially with the smokes down. Simple can't see it. They're going to go for the boost. They're going to rotate around. Electronics waiting. Flashed off. Perfecto does well to hold this position for just one kill, and Simple through the smoke is taken down by Zordy, and that means they can't boost it. Electronic might just walk it. He doesn't think that's the greatest idea. He's actually going to wait for Bit to arrive instead, but he still has stairs to cover. I think his shoulder shows Flit wanted to go a little further as he sees the head, and Flit now knows he's there. The attention is okay, but it's going to be a dead up. Good skill on the flash, but that does allow them to follow up, and Zordy as well. Simple holding again down toward bottom mid from where you said murder. He's gonna have some company as well. Run, no, this push. Oh, he sees it and leaves. Good shot from Simple. They just revealed slightly too much.
Still a tough shot to hit. Fair play to Simple.
And it's gonna start it off well. I mean, that's two opening picks now. They're definitely back with weapons. Double op, we've talked about it as well. There's great potential on this map for it. Does make retakes very difficult because the T's can be quite aggressive, but A has so much angles that you can still utilize it. There's enough ground in between them. Electronic, this will be a decent nade. Will it? Is it going to go past the box? No, I don't think it went far enough. I think it actually just went shy, so did some damage to Almazer, but just tickled him really in all things considered. But Simple's going to do a little more than that. He's touched him rather than tickled him, and straight in the head at that.
Damage.
Straightforward at this point, I think, isn't it? Navi's not really sure of how to change things up and get that mid-control. They have been going through cave a lot to try and cut off the connection point, but this round, a lot of utility thrown. Is this? I think this might be a split. Oh, this is brilliant. Simple. I was watching the minimap to see it transpire. He just walked around the alternative entry on A main. Behind them, Bit's gonna save a totem, and he finds two. A headshot on Kenzie. Bomb goes down. Simple's rotated back. But Zordy, oh my goodness gracious, reads that perfectly. Goes back out for more. No, Electronic's not going to peek it. Wants nothing to do with that fight, and the bomb gets recovered as a result.
Oh man, if you're Navi, you cannot let what Bit just provided you go to waste. This is huge. But it's such a long time to have to be patient on the map at a disadvantage of weapons, and Boomich and Electronic both fall. Almazer and Zorty, they're just chilling. They're waiting for the reaction. Perfecto needs this kill. He's got it.
Shadow. I think a lot of players aren't.
It would be.
Can do it.
Dude, that's got to be the greatest job in the world. Homeboy did that for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, dualies in Jaguar, but he's blind. 2 pistols don't matter when you don't have any eyes.
Well, it's Almazer that now has to sit where we saw Boomich for a lot of the first half in respect to him. And Boomich is the one that's actually on the attack, along with Electronic, trying to figure that out.
Bomb's coming all the way back to the B site. Almazer has taken some shots, but he only saw Boomich. He didn't see the fact that all 5 players would be here. Now maybe they start putting it together a little bit. Although Kenzie hasn't budged into this direction. So if you're Almazer, your goal has got to be 1 kill, maybe 2 if you're lucky, and back away. But Simple's taking your head clean off. They're into the bomb site. They're going to get the plant and a 5-on-3 after plant.
Shot back out. Electronic dualies this time are working for you, Jason. I am sure that'll get your stamp of approval. Kenzie's got Electronic back down, though, however, but he's left alone in, well, pretty precarious position. Bomb already planted. They're just going to totally surround and drown Kenzie. And, in fact, that is exactly what Simple does.
It's Mark, which is going to give Simple the courage to step through. Mac 10 still singing for Electronic, and that's going to pull Jerry away, who is smoked off regardless. I mean, this is going to get a little bit dangerous. 3 players outside of the B bomb site for NAVI, and Simple's walked through the smoke in mid. So again, just great positioning in the middle of the map to be able to backstab whichever side he wants to go. It's all about where his teammates want to move, and Simple can make the play from there. And Kenzie's going to be a freebie. There might be a second knife in this game, although Simple's gone a completely different route.
Yeah, he's going to push all the way up. Yes, another one, but this time he might have been better off, okay, to have the gun at the ready, because I don't think he was expecting Zordy to be directly in front of his crosshairs. He still recovers, doesn't get taken out by the AWP, but give Simple another knife.
It's the way he took a route where he wouldn't actually get the knife based off where Kenzie was playing, and then Kenzie moves into the perfect position to give him the knife.
A little bit of luck on his side then, perhaps, is what you're saying. But Almazer's going to try and get up to where Electronic is. And Electronic unable to get the kill. Puts him down to 29, and he's going to get it. Simple starting off this round with a kill. He's down. Jerry, meanwhile, trying to do what he can inside of the site, has Zorty helping him out. Jerry's going to burn Simple alive after the fact, so the damage dealt was enough to carry over after he'd fallen. The SMG combined with Flame. They're going to go... I was going to say they're going to go for a fast plant, but he was on the left side. Well, his right side, but left side of the pole, and Kenzie snuck in. He would have been left very alone and very open. Now it's FAMAS versus AK in a one-on-one. And they'll go a little around the square, a bit of a dance, but certainly aware of that, has called Almazer back, and that's as soon as they want to go split toward B, so problems will exist on both sides. Almazer does have a good position to try and cover for what Jerry's information is, but again, it's, oh no, it's so easy to counter in that Molotov. This is quite spilled to the corner, so by the wall, turning back away from the flash that bit through. Perfecto gets cost his life because of it, but Zordy's gone to Simple. Now that's off site. That's actually way out toward A. Bomb's coming back around. Don't spot the player rotating from mid, though. That could be costly. Simple down, has the information that they are heading that direction. This is going to be a man alone, Jason. And Jerry knows it. Jerry's going to run Boomage down. Bomb's planning to get right on the defuse. Get immediately on it. Bit only has 9 HP.
Yeah, I don't think they realize how far away he is, though. Actually, they might...
Simple looking to try and open it up. So finally a round win for forZe on the CT side. Simple's going to back away a little bit as well on this. As Jerry will try to get through smokes does before, in fact, any further regression or any flashes head his way. That gives him position again. Almazer's the one that wants to try and hold inside of the side. Excuse me, it's Flit this time. And Boomich has Jerry down. Flit's in a world of problems. Smoke is not a wall. He knows that. It'll deter them, but good first kill on Boomich, expecting the counter push to come through. He'll work back to Wood because Zordy has position to cover him off. Ooh, this is risky. The fact that he's looking ramp with his right side completely exposed, usually you do it exactly like this. Zordy watches toward cave and he'll get electronic. That's pretty damn good too. Simple gets Flit.
Yeah, that's a gift though. It's a gift though when you just sustained the bomb site in a 3-on-3. You just showed up that defense and give it away right afterwards. Bomb's gonna get planted.
Perfecto into battle from the underpass. Lower dark. You get the point. Jerry's still holding on to that corner. A catwalk peeks back out to try and get shots toward top middle. Almazer wants to try and do the same as he swings from inside the doors. These two can't do anything with it with the USP at that range, but confirms they're heading back over toward long, and already you can see the defense repositioning, Jason.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be... Ooh, I was going to say, I don't know if they can actually hold this, but now that they're going to be pushing up towards long, there's a window of opportunity. They're caught out in the open. Jerry's just backing away, just looking elsewhere. They still haven't turned. Now over at the car. That's a big fight to win. 2-1 tap. Simple ducks right into it. Another one for Jerry. He is on fire. Kenzie pops up to clean it out. And that is a pistol round to forZe.
1 HP for Jerry. Yeah, that is a pistol round to forZe. And even though the Molotov came out, he'd already left.
For forZe to handle.
So Zordy's just going to wait it out on ramp and see if anyone's going to push his direction. Simple's got the shot with the Deagle, though. MP9 at that range. Now they've got to scurry back over to the A site. No one's on the platform. This should at least be a bomb plant for NAVI, which will increase their income and probably put them into a buy round much sooner as a incendiary comes up from the CT spawn, but a little bit late. Bit's already planted. He'll stay with 66 at boxes. Watch for either elevator boost or reverse side sighting boost, but Bit's gonna flip down. They've got to be careful. These crossfires are established and spread out as well, so even if they hit one shot, they've got to turn and snap back the other direction. They can't, you know, consideration in my mind, but obviously they saw something that worked very well because look what happened to them. And Kirby joins North, says they're going to be the best. It all falls apart now. It's Nico, so we'll keep going over it, although they've got the second and fourth. Actually got this lead perfecto as Jerry gets back. Zordy's going to trade that back in their favor. This is getting tense. But yeah, Kirby just, he kind of did it to himself. I mean, that's kind of karma in a lot of ways that it never really worked out again. But MBK is a legend, absolutely. And hey, if he sees an opportunity to go do something different, maybe he's you know, extended or depleted all of his options in Counter-Strike or just wants to change of pace, then fair play. I hope he enjoys himself over there. I have absolutely no issue with that at all. His Bit will get Flit. That brings it back to a 2-on-2. Smoke will go down. No, it won't. I thought he was going to cover off platform, but instead Simple wants to drop down. Simple has the bomb, by the way.
I know. What is he doing?
Yeah, I think Flit even called that. Like, you want to throw that back up to me, please?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's craziness. Good thing the bomb was passed up to Bit, but now it's a tough spot. Now it's a one-on-one. Bit's gonna swing for the kill, and maybe a little bit of cockiness on the Navi side.
Yeah, I think a little bit. Simple getting down there, not even aware. Almazer. Not gonna capitalize. Yeah, I thought he might get that.
That's one of those angles that always feels like the Deagle should just deliver like a 1-dig every time you take the fight. It just so rarely does. Barry's going to hide alone in the bomb site. Electronic is slowly moving up. Navi still decently spread, but starting to gather together out towards long. 1 kill for Jerry, another kill for Jerry. 2 shots, 2 kills. And he's made this doable until Simple shows up.
Swing in and around with the Deagle against Simple. Similar angle, only in reverse this time. Almazer the first shot to Electronic this time, so they'll get the opening pick. And they actually secure the AK from that as well. Fact that they're able to smoke off. Ooh, goodness me. Now they've got an AWP. Simple's gone. Bombs drop down at lower tunnels. And they're going to push out Catwalk. They want to secure this bomb. They want to keep this on the deck, and Jerry might get a chance because they have to put their attention back toward middle. He might snip in through tunnels. And Bit and Perfecto are going to be busy. They're going to be occupied. Boomich is waiting at middle, expecting that there's got to be someone looking that direction. AWP, we said it, is flit up close, sees the flash, manages to avoid it. They know he's behind the box, and Bit's got both. That's a shot up high and down low. They look for the last headshot. Kenzie's got one in return, though. Bit's got to reload. Where is Jerry? He's got to be pushing in. He's still just holding the tunnels, not sure what's going on, but now he hears the second AK at the top of middle, and he knows he's clear to go, as Bit is a sitting target. He's, well, not even going to get the kill because Kenzie beat him to it, and Boomich 1-on-3. The first, no idea Jerry there, and now the flank will pay off.
Reactions, any more information, but actually all of forZe has gone quiet, gone passive. Almazer sinks back to Goose. Zorti's got to worry about long A. Jerry's just tucked into a corner in mid, and Kenzie's in the B bomb site.
So Zorti's going to look again for more information at long, but Almazer's on Goose, and he's going to have more trouble anticipating the play because there's smokes down, a lot of them as well, so they can cover off CT from that side. But if they want to wrap through, they've got to clear both sides of middle, and they don't look close. Jerry gets one kill. Kenzie's been doing so well in B in the second part of this half, and that is a big reason why this is now 8-7, as he finds more kills in middle to support his teammate Jerry, and Perfecto inside of the site has little to work with because Bomb down at middle. 8-7 indeed. Great turn. Yeah. And Jerry, from that point onward, got one. So that was really all in that turned it around. Brilliantly done in the B side. He's not done there. He's going to continue this on in the pistol as he gets the first shot to Electronics. Zordy's got simple. Nade from Boomich will at least put Zordy down in the end, but they're still coming. They're still pushing. Boomich gone. And Kenzie's on fire right now. He's not going to stop. He's got 3 in this round. He's on 23 kills.
Yeah.
And we're on round 16. Man, oh man.
Yeah, what just happened? I want to know what he had when Jerry was at, like, the only person with double digits on his team with like 14. Like he was, that's so crazy. He's really picked up some steam.
It was very similar because it went 1-1-1, so there's a double eco territory at the start of it, and a simple scout trying to play on the ramp, goes, sees the headshot, a little bit slow to react to the shot. They're all blinded up. He can't find the second one either. He hasn't even hit the bodies yet. He's going for those headshots, going for those kills. But instead, he will receive the same in return from the AK of none other than Kenzie. And it's Electronic that tries to do something about it, waiting on the box the entire time at ramp. He's gone. Flank. Okay, Bit has 3 in this round. That came out of nowhere. That came very quickly as they get to Catwalk. AK, just out of reach, manages to press the E key on it and pick that up. So now he's going to try and work this in. He has head armor as well. It's worth noting because he's up against a little. And he's got a chance to spray it down. Goes back to the Deagle because he wants to press as Jerry's uncomfortable. Force behind the box, takes him through it, and then fires back in. Splinters of wood will do the kill on their own. And it will.
Throwing a pop flash towards Catwalk to posture like the defense is going to be positioned there. They wanted attention taken away from mid so Electronic could sneak in, and that didn't work. Out mid we go, and forZe have control of the map, and they realize eventually, why not just go back in and go to the bomb site where we got 3 kills?
And that's what they'll do to get the bomb plant down. 13 seconds. They'll get there in time. And able to the rounds. Yeah, Perfecto down again. Not even a chance to get a clean one there. Nice flash. It was just a sitting duck. Electronic at least gets one back, and he's going to get the gun from that. No, he doesn't want to overextend. Okay, now he will. Now he knows. There was no other footsteps. He'll rush it. Boomich was there to cover him just in case, but that gives up long. So Electronic gets back toward Gandalf. Double Molotov will hold Boomich out. Now, do they check this? Do they nade this? Do they think that they've run back this far? I have a suspicion that they won't. So what they need is Boomich to take aggro, but watch the flank as well from top middle because Kenzie's coming around with an AK-47, and that is going to completely kill the chances for Navi. Even though Boomich thinks he can take aggro and let Electronic out, Electronic's going to be the next in line when that flank does come in. Electronic only with 1, and here comes the AK, sees his teammate, and Kenzie's got the kill.
Does he get a flash to turn the corner, or does he wait? That's a lot of faith Electronic has in Bit.
Oof. That's bomb. That's bomb, but he's gone. Zordy gets him in response. He knew he had to get back down Catwalk because it was presser at long, and he didn't want to get pinched. Still the 2-man advantage, though, but they don't have the same sort of information that they did. Do have a lot less time to work with, though, on the force side, down to a minute, and we're still looking for position on the map. And Boomich, he's gotten in behind the double doors, which we haven't seen this game. And Jerry is the one that wants to bust through. Ooh, looks to check it. Does. Shoulder bait. And now we've got an ensuing gunfight that is just a heads-up duel between the two of them until Bit arrives. So if he overcommits to the pick on Boomich, Bit would have been ready for it, but knows that he can't leave Catwalk for that long.
Oh, Boomich needs to win this, though. Boomich needs to win it for Bit. Bit's in the middle. He has to get aggressive and find this kill on Jerry. USB's out. Oh, and blind. He's fortunate, but he knew he was low. And look at how timely that was. Almazer's already hunting him down. Bit needs to be prepared. He's not. Nades are out. He's messing around. No gun in hand. And he's eliminated. But that gives Navi all the information. One at long, one in the bomb site.
Reverse boost to get the headshot, but it's an AWP. Zordy knew exactly what they were up to, and Simple's gone. Stood on the shoulder. Boomich out toward long. Double up has Bit holding on Catwalk with Simple at CT. Holding for mid doors. Simple's got the first one as well and just barely gets back inside of the smoke. As you can hear the bullets ricochet behind. Didn't quite get the flick line up that time. But it is not going to matter as Boomich will take out Flit. It's just Zordy remaining. Did he actually hit that one? I thought he didn't on my screen.
This is good stuff from Navi. They're starting to really build into it. Double ops are being super effective. First 3 kills of the round are from the AWPs. It's going to be 13 for Navi, just 1 round back. And Zorty needs to die. There we go. So finding a way to have some impact, not any kind of crazy performance or crazy thing that he's done, but delivering when they need him.
So is Simple. He's aggressive again. Incendiary, Almazer doesn't go through it. Thought maybe he'd push and try and swing on the AWP. Bit. The second op, Kenzie's gone. And look at Electronic. Bombs in spawn.
Yeah, he's about to be so happy. I mean, Simple might just kill everything, though. He's veering towards his underpass, and he has no intentions of backing off. Man, did Simple and Bit just start taking over this game with the AWPs when Navi looked like they were at their lowest. This is going to be a 16-14 victory for Navi. Electronics in one of those positions that you just will never, ever consider or check. And Flitz in a 1 versus 5. And the magic has all gone away for forZe.
Yeah, it has. They had such a great half. I mean, you mentioned it. They went on 11-1 run to have a 13-9 scoreline. And then Navi just barely pulled themselves back into it at the last possible second, and Simple fittingly will get